Welcome back to the Unfortunate Diehards podcast. Hashtag 67. Ben Harper.
Wow.
You thought I was going Simone Benoit?
No.
Maybe Max Pacioretty?
No.
No. Ben Harper.
I like Ben Harper more than Pax Pacioretty.
Leafs legend. Sens legend. Preds legend.
Breads?
Preds?
I thought you said breads.
Inbreds. Inbreds.
Speaking of inbreds, my co-hosts. What are your names?
That was a good one. Yes, that was a good one. My name's Omar, and I'm a Leafs fan.
My name's Sofiane. I'm a Caps fan. Did you even say what team you're a fan of?
No, but I'm Evan, not inbred. And I like the Senators.
I mean, he could be.
We could be, yeah.
Yes.
We did say...
You know, Blue Eyes is apparently, I don't know if this is true, potentially a, what do you call it? A mutation
yeah.
from inbreeding.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know. It's
And
a
you
mutation.
like Blue Eyes? Wow, that's sus.
It's a mutation. That is true.
Good thing I don't have blue eyes.
You barely have eyes.
All right, let's get into it. We've got a fun little episode for you because we got.
What do we have in store, Omar?
Well, we have in store, Evan, something really fun.
What is it? I'm sure all 5 fun viewers are excited to hear.
Why are you guys, you guys sound like hostages.
I surely think they are excited to hear this fun
Do you
game.
think that we need help?
I don't think we do at all.
Sufi's not holding us captive.
I'm in your house.
Right,
That's what he
right.
said.
This is my house.
Yes, this
right?
is your house. Yes,
Mhm.
we have to say that.
Yeah.
Today we're doing our top 10 defenseman list going into 24-25.
But first, we have some extensions to talk about.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Okay.
Okay. Caden Gooley, 6 years
Yuck.
times 5.5.
Bad. Wah, wah.
It was a good contract.
Wah, 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 wah,
Great
wah.
number, actually, 5.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely up
Sufi's
to that.
average PP size.
Brock Faber, 8 times 8.5. Good contract. Natchez, not getting traded, I guess. 6 years, yes, no. 2 years times 6.5.
Yeah.
Very
And Columbus signed Kent Johnson to 3 years at 1.8 a year, which is interesting. And Marchenko to 3 years times 3.85.
And the Oilers hired Stan Bowman.
Any thoughts on that, guys? Nope. All right, let's move on. We're going to stray away from this subject. I mean, we could, talk on it. Got some viewers.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting signing considering what happened in Chicago.
Wait, what happened?
For legal reasons, we can't discuss.
Yes.
But the thing is, so apparently,
So apparently,
like, Bowman obviously had like the dynasty in Chicago, but it kind of what happened near the end of that. Is he still playing footsie with you?
He just did.
Oh my god!
yes, me, not anyone else, is touching Omar.
Evan's been working on a farm all day. He's a little delirious,
What?
although he is kind of like this all the time.
What?
Yes, the last few years of that team.
We're not great
No.
of him being there. So, and he traded away Saad, Panarin, etc. for very minimal things. And
No,
then,
he traded Panarin Forsad.
and then neither of them ended up on that team.
Go Sens.
Well, his trade record aside, the team,
It
issues.
performed.
It performed. Yeah.
It performed.
It performed. Got a couple cups. Got a few cups.
Yeah.
But
What size?
It goes.
D?
It goes back to the thing where it's like you kind of need newer GMs to get a chance because the NHL's changed a lot, right? But they keep going back to these guys and it keeps not
We need
working.
Kyle Dubas's cousin,
So
Liam Dubas.
we'll see. We'll see how Bowman fits in. The thing is, they already went this route with Ken Holland. It feels like it's pretty lateral of a move.
Yeah, but why? He let a lot of things go in Chicago that were illegal.
Oh, okay, we're going to that.
Why should he be given another chance?
Apparently, Kyle Beach said it was like he wanted Stan Bowman to come back into the league. They did an interview with him, and he said that Quenneville and Bowman should get a second chance or whatever.
Interesting. I wonder how much he was paid to say that.
That's just speculation. All we have is the interview that he had, and I don't know. If that is true, and he did say that, then like we can't really go against what the victim said at this point.
Yeah, fine.
So,
okay.
I think the problem is that the video coach or whatever that got in trouble went on and hurt more people after that. So I think there's potentially more victims than need to say an okay to this, which they didn't really get the chance to. But can't really do anything about it now because it's happened. I mean, I guess you can. Babcock got kicked out before he coached the game for Columbus. So things can happen.
Things can happen. Well, we'll see how Stan Bowman does in the as the Oilers GM if he gets them to the promised land after almost.
But
frauds.
Ken Holland to Bowman is such a lateral move. They went from one old experienced GM who fell off, and then they hired him after he fell off, to another old. And before that, it was Chiarelli, same thing.
Kind of like
he never really had a high.
This is where I'm going to chirp Sufi, everyone. Once an episode, at least, I must. It's almost like having a quote-unquote second-line center that doesn't try, Evgeny Kuznetsov, and then trading for a second-line center, quote-unquote, that doesn't try in PLD. Lateral move.
Lateral.
If he keeps that up, then yeah, sure, I'll give that to you. But I don't think his lack of trying is what got kicked.
I don't know why I'm defending Stan Bowman.
Yeah.
I just wanted to rattle Sufi here.
There's no real rattling, man. You're a Sets fed.
What? No rattling Sufi.
Yeah.
Cut to 3 episodes ago.
Oh my god.
You were being a nuisance as a whole. You weren't even going after the Caps. You were just going after me.
Not cut to 3 episodes ago. That's happened on multiple episodes.
Yeah.
Cut to episode 4, 8, 17, 32.
Oh my god.
It's like a mix of Kachuk fans with a team that's been full of disappointment since they've existed. So,
no.
It's fair enough.
The Sens have more. The Ottawa Senators have more cups than the Washington Capitals.
So do the Leafs.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
It does.
Thank you for saying that. That actually disregards your team as well. So
yeah, well, I already know that about my team.
it seems like you've accepted it. The other one hasn't.
The thing with Sens fans right now is their big argument is
why are we yapping about Senators?
Because you went after me, bro.
The thing is the thing with Sens fans right now is their go-to argument is that in the last however many years we're the most or one of the most successful Canadian teams or whatever it is.
When have I ever said that?
I think the argument is more so just they've won more playoff rounds than the Leafs.
Yeah, which
is kind of funny.
Which makes no sense. With that argument, if the team on paper was even somewhat resemblant of those teams, then you could make that argument. But you can't make that argument.
I feel like this is an argument that'll go in circles. So let's get to our list.
Alright, I know how to shut up Omar. I'll kiss him.
All right, top 10 defensemen.
Top 10 defensemen going into 23-24. Remember, these are our opinions based on
what we think is right.
What we think is correct.
Individually.
Yes. So you can
Shove
definitely
your opinion up your ass.
you can definitely hate on us in the comments, and we appreciate that.
It's to spark discussion.
Exactly.
I mean, we're bored. That's pretty much all this is.
You can be completely against some of the names we have on this list or the order in which we have them in.
I might have Stan Bowman on my list.
Oh God.
What?
But let us know what you think, because it's interesting, this debate / list making. All right. So last week we did goalies. And this week, moving on to defensemen. Last week, we started with... Who started last week?
You. But I think we should start with our resident defenseman, Evan.
Evan, sure. Go ahead, Evan.
I'm a defenseman?
You were great on when you had to cover last game, as you said yourself many times.
I said I played good defense. I didn't say I played well. I played
and
defense,
that sentence has word defense in it. So therefore...
That wasn't even in the podcast.
Go ahead. I know, but still.
My honorable mention... I have 2.
I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be interesting.
My honorable mentions are Erik Karlsson.
Oh, we got multiple. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing 2 for funsies because I wrote 12 people down.
Fair enough.
And Alex Pietrangelo.
There's your Tristan Jarry. Fair enough. Okay.
Honorable mention throwing out Alex Petrangelo, who's not in my top 10.
Joking,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
You will have to be every time.
This
Bro.
guy.
My honorable mention is Evan Bouchard.
Eh?
He's not in my top 10.
That's crazy.
He's also not my top 10.
Oh my god.
That's like saying Zach Hyman's like a top 10 forward.
Exactly.
You know what? I'll just let Oilers fans handle this. That's wild.
So you're saying
No, I'm
if
not
Zach
saying
Hyman
Oh my god.
and Evan Bouchard were on the Utah Hockey Club, they'd still be top 10s.
Bouchard, yes. Hyman, no. Anyways, my honorable mention is an Oiler.
Oh my gosh.
Matthias Ekholm.
Hernandez.
I said Darnell Nurse.
What's wrong with him?
He is not a good defenseman, regardless of race. Evan, who's your number 10 out of your 12 listed?
My number 10 is Victor Hedman.
Okay.
My number 10 is Gustav Forsling.
Fair enough. My number 10 is Noah Dobson.
My number 9 is Noah Dobson.
So you have Dobson on your... Okay, fair enough.
My number 9 is Rasmus Dahlin.
My number 9 is Jacob Slavin.
My number 8 is Jacob Slavin.
My number 8 is Miro Heiskanen.
Damn. My number 8 is Rasmus Dahlin. We just found our discrepancy. Although we've already started with discrepancies, clearly.
Number
And
7.
I'm deleting the ones I say, so I know who's remaining.
Yeah, she had one of them. He had Eric Carlson first. That's the first one he thought of. It's going to be fun for you.
My number 7 is Rasmus Dahlin.
My number 7 is Devon Taves.
My number 7 is Evan Bouchard.
Fraud. My number 6 is Charlie McAvoy.
My number 6 is Jacob Slavin.
Slavin?
Slavin.
Tyler, what's his name?
Tyler, I forgot.
Janot?
Janot, yeah, Tyler Janot.
My number 6 is Charlie McAvoy.
My number 5 is Roman Yossi.
My number 5 is Charlie McAvoy.
My number 5 is Quinn Hughes.
My number 4 is Quinn Hughes.
My number 4 is Adam Fox.
My number 4 is Roman Yossi.
My number 3 is Adam Fox.
My number 3 is Roman Yossi.
My number 3 is Miro Heiskanen.
My number 2 is Miro Heiskanen.
My number 2 is Quinn Hughes.
My number 2 is Adam Fox.
Number 1 is Jake Sanderson.
Keep that in.
Number 1, I think we can all just say that one together.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Zach
Kale
Werenski.
Kale McCarr.
Oh.
I think we all have Kale McCarr as number 1.
Yep.
All right. That was a fun list.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. None of the stats agree with anything you guys are saying on Bouchard, but
No, I
It's fair
don't.
enough.
I don't think he deserves a top 10 mention. I think every defenseman we've mentioned is better than him.
and you
Yeah.
know what?
Let's
That's
name
why.
defensemen that are better than Evan Bouchard till we can't.
Let's name
I'll start.
Let's name better names than
Jack Johnson.
And
Radko Gudas.
it's just
Matt Roy.
at the end of the day,
Nikita Zaitsev.
I agree with Matt Roy. I mean,
Chris
I think,
Weidman.
oh my God, man, let me talk. At the end of the day, I can understand pretty much every player gets McDavid tax, Draisaitl tax, etc. But I don't know. I think he's done enough to prove his worth as a top 10 defenseman.
Well, he was an honorable mention, so I'm not saying I don't think he deserves to be in the conversation.
So let's say,
I just think that there are players who produce
you know, Tyson
a
Berry
lot.
led all defensemen in points when he was on the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't have him as anywhere near that because all of his other stats were garbage. So,
I just think defensively there are players better than him, and
defensively, there's a lot of players better than anyone that we had in the top 10.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I'm saying
Not Miro Heiskanen.
I'm saying the reason I decided to keep him off and leave him in, because initially I had him in my top 10. I actually removed him, so I had him at 5. I think I had Evan Bouchard at 5 or 6, something like that, and then I dropped him to I think 8 or 9, and then I actually just took him out fully because I thought there were defensemen who, sure they didn't get whatever points he got, 80, 90, whatever he got, but they didn't get that many points, but they got. They were better defensively, and yet they had also good offensive production.
The best thing about him is his first name.
So I wasn't trying to hate on Evan Bouchard by not putting him in there. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, this is the McDavid factor, so he's going to be out. I had him in the list for a while before I actually took him out of the list.
For me, I look at very important factors, other than hypotheticals of teams and such. Expected goals for, with him on the ice, 67.1%. With him not on the ice, 40.
67?
Yes.
That's the episode.
Great. 49.8. So they're significantly worse when he's not on the ice. Oilers are also significantly worse when McDavid isn't on the ice. Oilers are also significantly worse when Hyman isn't on the ice. Draisaitl isn't on the ice.
Yeah,
These are the kind of numbers that they help isolate the player from just the team, which is why I have him this high on the list. If I had the last year, probably not, but he's definitely improved over the last year.
I think he's improved. I just don't. I don't buy that he's this good if he's not on that team.
And that's, you know what, you guys work on those hypotheticals, so it's fair enough.
I just don't buy that he's this good when he's not. I mean, but again, I could, he's in the conversation for me.
Speaking of conversations, let's move on.
Yeah.
Why is Heiskanen so low for you?
So I was gonna put him higher, and I should have put him higher. But I mean, technically, I should have put him higher. But the way I decided to do my list was
off of difficulty of pronouncing the name.
I decided to do the list. I kept my top 3 to 4 in more so not necessarily the best at defense, but who killed it in points offensively. And I thought let me put those guys in the top 4. So that's why I have Hughes, I have Makar,
Bouchard.
Yeah, Bouchard kind of falls exactly into that category.
That's why initially I had him in the top 5. I think initially I had him at 5 or 4 or something initially. But yeah, he dropped out because I said, nah, I'm gonna put some. So then I kind of evened it out with Fox and stuff in there, who's also does well offensively. So Heiskanen I put lower because I was gonna put him I think at 5, but I put him at I ended up at 7, just because. I think he's probably top 3 in terms of best defensively. I think he's definitely in the top 3. I think he's better than Quinn Hughes and Makar defensively. But he didn't produce as much.
54 points.
Yeah.
73 the year before. I don't know. I think at 54 points in 71 games, so we're looking at probably 60 point defenseman while being a top 5 defensive in the league. So I don't know. I think that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy top 3 for me, to be honest.
Top 3, I don't know. I think a top 5 it's easy.
All right.
But top 3, I think he'd fall 3rd if I had to put him with Hughes and Makar.
I think Hughes is a bit of a talking point because his is strictly based on offense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But he gets 70 assists a year.
So it's that's the balance. I was like, okay, yeah, obviously his defense isn't going to be that great, but damn, it was like Erik Karlsson, right? You couldn't not put Erik Karlsson at number 1 if you had a top 10 list when he was in his prime.
He's one of those people that is just so elite at something that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and that's the same with Makar.
It's like Backstrom. He's such an elite passer. Sure, he's good at other things, but it was wow, he's so much better at this than almost every other player in the NHL.
Yeah.
I totally disagree with that. So
yeah, so that's why the top 3 was
go
tough for me
Caps.
to. Yeah.
Although now the team
love Matt
Ovechkin
Molson.
factor doesn't really play here, so I don't know what the criteria is for you guys. But
Now, Sufi,
No, but it's just saying that.
Sufi has to say something nice about the Sens this episode.
No, so that it's like the same thing that you have with an Erik Karlsson, a Backstrom, or whatever. Even with a Makar, to be honest, sure, Makar's just insanely fast and insanely like he's just too good everywhere. And sure, defensively he might not be number one, but
He's like top 10.
yeah,
That's the thing with Makar. That's
Yeah.
hard to. The fact that like people saw last year as a down year and he had 90 points. So,
Yeah.
and
That's insane.
The defensive numbers held up there too. So it's just, I think Makar's going to be one for quite a while now.
so I think top two was set in stone for me. It was going to be Hughes and Makar. Top
Hughes
two.
and Makar. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I
Makar,
guess.
Hughes,
I think
yeah.
Hughes last season kind of recency bias on that a bit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's going into next season, right?
Yeah.
With the assumption that he's going to continue playing like that.
He's not good in the defensive end by any means, but I think he's definitely improved a bit. Like, he spends less time in his defensive zone because he's just a really good breakout passer.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to other guys like Makar, who is better defensively, but he also appears that way because they don't spend that much time in their defensive zone
If you
compared to other players.
had very bad acne,
What are you
But-
talking about?
but we're also a playmaker in your respective sport, would you be known as a good breakout passer?
He's produced very little insight into anything today.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
All right, I have a top
Oh,
10
my God.
stat game. Brought to you by.
You literally did
Mary
not say
Browns.
one thing
That was productive.
that was continuing the hockey conversation.
All right. I hope all the defensemen have fun this next year.
Oh my god. All right.
What, you don't want them to have fun? Omar hopes they have terrible times. Which they won't.
All right, guys. So Evan has a stat game for us. Of what category, I'm not sure. But he has a stat game for us. And it's a top 10, he said.
Hello. My name's Evan Bouchard, and I have a top 10 list for you.
All right, tell us.
So, since we are entering, like we were talking about, the 2024-2025 season, I went back to the 2014-2015 season,
He is
exactly
not here.
10 years ago.
Wait, what?
Okay, that's probably a stat game. Stat game is probably 2014, 2015.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the top 10, there's a tie for 10th, so top 11 goal scorers of that year?
2014-15?
Correct. And you have one of the F's as strikes, and I'll decide on how you do the first couple.
Okay, Stamkos, Ovechkin.
I'm trying to think if that was Ovechkin's like Dale Hunter year, but I don't think it was.
Dale Hunter was the Leafs coach that year.
Okay.
And Kessel got 4 goals.
Okay, then it's Ovechkin.
Ovechkin.
Correct. He's number 1.
Okay, Stamkos.
Damn right he is.
Stamkos.
Was that when he snapped his leg in half though?
No, that was like 2010. No?
He
2011?
snapped his leg multiple times. I don't know.
Did he?
Sure, yeah.
Stamkos.
He's number 2.
Okay.
Okay. In 2014-15, probably.
That's like just before McDavid.
Yeah. So,
Kane.
Patrick Kane, Jamie Benn, Pavelski at that time, maybe.
Potentially Sagan.
Taylor Hall, probably not.
When did Rick Nash have 42 goals? It was around that time. We have 5 straights?
One of
4
the
or
F's.
5. Yeah, he said 4 or 5.
Okay, we can.
What
take
F
that.
word were we talking about earlier?
4 or
I
5.
forgot.
Um,
Let's
how,
put Jamie Benn.
sure, Jamie Benn.
Jamie Benn is number 9
How many?
with 35.
How many points do you have there?
I'm not going to tell you.
Crosby.
Trying to figure out which year this is.
If it's 35 goals, I think Crosby's in there. 35 goals is within top 10. Crosby's got to have more than 35.
Yeah, Kane could also be there then. Sagan could also be there then.
Okay, let's go Crosby.
Crosby is 23rd
What?
with 28 goals.
He must have been injured.
Okay, so Kane?
Yeah.
77 games played.
Patrick
Okay,
Kane.
damn.
Patrick Kane has 27
God.
and is in 27th place.
Was that his arrest year? Oh, damn.
I don't know. I can't remember what year he got arrested in. Okay, 2014-15 Cup champs
Sega.
were who?
14, 15 was Chicago.
Chicago. Oh yeah, they were Chicago. Yeah. Okay. Sega.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler Sega.
Tyler Seguin is fifth
You scared me with your flick there.
No, I know. If he
with
was
37
said his name
goals.
too early.
Yeah.
Pavelski,
I was
You have
thinking.
two
Yeah, I was thinking
strikes.
Pavelski. Also,
Tarasenko.
At that time, Marlowe/Thornton.
Definitely not Thornton. He was never.
Yeah,
a
that's true.
scorer.
It's more, but Marlowe maybe. I don't know. I don't think he would have more than 35 though.
I think Pavelski.
Sure, Joe Pavelski.
He's number 8
Ooh.
with 37.
Okay, let's go through.
And once we're done, there's only four players not on this list that had more than 30 goals.
What?
Also, there's
Does
players
that make
that
sense?
there are players that are not on the
There's
list.
4 more players that are not on the list that had 30 or more goals. We'll try to guess those very quickly after we try to
Okay,
guess
so maybe
them.
Rick Nash is a good guess.
I was thinking this is 42 year then, yeah.
Rick Nash.
Rick Nash had 42 goals and is number 3.
There you
This
go.
is 42 year.
Yes.
Let's go. So wait, what do we have then? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9.
Who's 2? Stamkos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Malkin?
I was thinking either Malkin or at that time. How many did that year
Cash?
did Kessler?
Kessel?
No, not that year.
Sedin?
One of the Sedins could.
Not one of the Sedins. Daniel?
Yeah, Ryan Kessler.
No, not that late. Eric Stahl?
Eric Stahl. No, Jonathan Taves wouldn't be on there.
I don't know. I think he's had 30 before, but
I wouldn't be surprised if. Well,
what was the lowest goal total there? Like 33 that we had so far?
35, I think.
35?
How many did Eric Carlson score?
Uh,
Do you guys know Eric Carlson's career high in goals?
20.
It must be 20 something.
Oh wait, 25. Wasn't it the San Jose year?
I was just thinking before that I knew, but
It was
then
20.
wait a second.
Oh, Anze Kopitar?
Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't say him. Carter?
It was 25.
Yeah, Carter. Recchi.
Mark Recchi.
Malkin is a possibility as well.
Lucic, Bergeron. Oh, Marchand?
In
How
2014
many
or 15,
for
though.
time?
He had the 1 year where he had like 59 points, 60 points, and he had 37 goals.
Was that before 2016?
Yes.
So you want to say him?
No.
Okay. You want to
You
say
say-
Tarasenko?
You can say, yeah, Tarasenko scored goals. He's a guy.
Tarasenko.
That is correct. He's 6th with
Okay.
37 goals.
Okay. Yeah, because he's a string. Okay.
Daniel Sedin could be, but
So what do
this
we
was
need now?
closer to.
You need 4, 7, 9, oh wait, sorry. 4, 7, 10, 11.
Cards.
10 and 11 are tied.
I'm pretty sure
Giroux?
he wasn't. He's not really a goal scorer.
I know.
But he's great.
He scored more goals like in Ottawa.
Wayne Simmons?
That's what I was potentially thinking. Simmons. Also weird that Scott Hartnell had like a mid 30 goal season. But
Yeah.
I don't know which
So
season that
Drew,
was.
career high in Ottawa.
2014-15 was still Wayne Simmons Philly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could have. He
But
did
I'm
well.
thinking, I don't know. I feel like Carter would also be.
Jeff Carter probably is the better
'cause
option.
that's
Mike
Kings-
Richards?
Kings Carter, no.
No, eh?
Alexander Semin, no. I'm thinking we go Carts.
Jeff Carter.
Jeff Carter had 28 goals, which is good
Oh.
for 26th place.
Okay.
All over it, bro.
So.
2 more strikes, 4 more guys. Kopi could be there. I don't know, but I just
Thomas Vanek,
no. Pacioretty.
2014-15. Yeah, potentially.
I'll say him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Max Pacioretty.
Max Pacioretty
He's got to be on there. Right?
At 37 goals.
Yes.
Just 7th.
Seven.
Okay.
So you're missing
I'm
4,
so
5,
I'm so good.
10, 11.
I'm so good.
How about
Can we count McDavid's junior stats?
Or no, not 4, 5. 4, 10, 11. I think. I don't know. I remember if you said this guy.
I know Kucherov came in. He had 33 goals. I don't know if it was that year. I don't know. If
Can I say so? I don't remember if you said this person. Can I say it?
Give me age.
No. Age?
Was he above the age of consent?
What? He's on a green team. And you think he's hot?
Green team?
Green?
Oh,
second. Yeah, we did say second.
Okay.
yeah, we had to say yeah.
Then you need 3,
Did we
9,
say
and
Malkin?
10. No, 10 and 11.
We haven't said Malkin yet.
Thank you.
We thought about him, but
We can say Malkin.
okay, Evgeny Malkin.
No.
We didn't say it.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
What?
No, he's not on the list.
That counts.
No. Yes. Wait. What?
Okay. We still got
Who
2
was
strikes.
in
I think Stalzy's a potential. I think
Blake Wheeler?
I can't remember which season. So Jeff Skinner had 2 high goal scoring seasons in Carolina. I don't know which years they were. It was before he got to Buffalo because they just said that he was in Carolina, so it could be that. But
Zach Parise.
not confident on that. Periche, potentially. Probably not. But we can think of him. I'm thinking potentially a Calgary guy. Johnny Gaudreau.
How many did Martin St. Louis have in 2014-15?
That was...
Answer.
No, I don't think so. I think he might have been retired.
10
Um,
seconds.
I think we say Simmons.
Wade Simmons?
No. Charles Simmons.
You want to say Simmons?
No.
5,
Should we say Kopitar?
3,
Potentially
Two.
Sam Atkinson.
1.
Which one? What do you want to say? Eric Stahl?
That's an extra strike.
Huh?
So,
Okay, we'll say Eric Stahl.
No, that's all your strikes.
give us one more.
Okay, throw out a name then.
Ovi,
Throw it.
Crosby, we got those guys.
Simmons.
Wayne Simmons?
No.
Yeah.
Now we just saying names.
Kopitar?
No.
Parise.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on there.
Okay.
He is 11th.
We
Okay.
get 3.
You need 2 more.
Yeah, we got 3. 3
Who was
is
third?
Rick Nash.
Right.
Yeah.
We're missing 4 and 10.
Kucherov.
Nope.
Hall.
Nope.
Nugent Hopkins.
No. Gaudreau.
Nope.
Jason Spezza.
Do you want hints?
Did we say any of them like in our conversation?
Nope.
Bergeron.
Nope.
Marchand.
Nope.
Pominville.
Nope.
Hartnell.
Nope.
Getzlaff.
Nope.
Perry.
Nope. Yes.
Terry.
Perry is 10. So you're missing number 4.
Bobby Ryan.
Who actually led the NHL in points until the last game. And then Jamie Benn beat him.
Oh, who is this? I know this. I don't know this,
He's
but I
the
know
captain of a blue team.
this. What? Tavares?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Tavares.
Yeah, that was definitely an oversight on our part.
that was an oversight. Yeah, 2014-15 Tavares, yeah.
I
The
classified
other
Islanders
4
as an
people
orange
with
team.
30 goals, care to throw out some names? You've said none of them.
Atkinson,
No.
Michael Ryder.
No.
Jason Blake.
No.
Really?
Do you want a
JVR.
hint? Because
JVR.
Nikolai
these 4
Kulemin.
were pretty, all-right players.
MacArthur.
JVR.
No.
McCulloch.
No.
I mean, McCulloch was not an all-right player.
2 of them
Eberle.
are from the Czech Republic, though.
Yager.
Nope.
Eberle.
Nope.
He's not from the Czech Republic, but Pasternak.
Nope.
Czech Republic.
Was
Tatar.
Pasternak even in the league then?
Tatter.
Nope.
2014-15 McKinnon.
Nope.
Yeah, Duchesne.
Nope.
O'Reilly.
Nope.
Landeskog.
Nope.
Tyson Berry.
Yeah.
Brent Burns.
Nope.
Marlowe.
They're all like second liners,
Mangiapane. No.
but we're top 15 in goals.
Phil Kessel.
Kadri.
Oh, Kadri. Grabowski.
I'm going to tell you,
Joffrey Lupul.
or I'm going to give you hints. The first one is Asian, but it's from the Czech Republic.
What?
And he demanded cocaine on a plane and peed on
Gary
it.
Hoodler.
Yep.
Oh, Hoodler.
I love how that's what gave it away.
The next guy from the Czech Republic,
How's he Asian and from Czech Republic? Is that
I don't know.
Zuccarello?
Yeah, you're not allowed to be Asian in the Czech Republic.
All right.
The next one is from the Czech Republic and has played for the Utah Hockey Club, sort of.
Michael Grabner.
And the Vancouver Canucks.
Erickson.
Nope.
He's not Czech. Vancouver Canucks. Yannick Hansen.
Burrows.
Czech though.
Yeah, check.
Czech Republic. Czech. Czech Republic.
He kind of looks like a rat.
Brady Kachuk.
He's not looking like a rat.
Matthew Kachuk?
Or a horse.
I have a feel. I'm like thinking of someone's face, but I cannot think of it.
Okay, what is a rival company of Airbnb?
Verbo.
Yeah,
Verbata.
yeah.
Oh, Maxime Verbata or whatever. Maxime.
Maxime Verbata.
Redeem.
Sorry, not Maxime.
Maxime.
Verbata. My God.
Yeah, and one of them was drafted by the Ottawa Senators.
But they're playing for the Sens.
Not this season. And he scored this many goals for the team he was traded to from the Ottawa Senators. 4 defensemen. 1 for 1.
1 for 1 defense.
And now the guy that he was traded for works for TSN. So we acquired a defenseman from a team for a forward,
That defenseman works for TSN.
and now that
That wasn't
defenseman,
good enough.
after retiring with the Ottawa Senators, works for TSN. And used to have a podcast with Brent Wallace.
I saw that.
Oh, Mark Mathot.
He was traded for.
Foligno?
Correct.
I honestly didn't even know that was a trade. Fair enough. I knew he came from Columbus. That's the only reason I said that.
And the last player who scored 30 goals or more this season is the most like 25-ish goal scorer ever. And has played for 3 Canadian teams.
Canadian teams.
Montreal,
Gallagher.
Winnipeg.
Gianta. Monahan.
Yeah. That took a long time. You should edit that.
Will do. All right, guys. To end it off today, Sufi's got a roster game. Oh, let's see what team he's chosen for us.
1 sec.
Get away from me. I'm not even ticklish. I don't know why I
You know
reacted.
who is?
I know Sufi is.
You know where he's extra ticklish?
Okay. So we've done the roster of the Tampa Bay Lightning that had a historic regular season that got swept in the first round.
Yeah.
We're going to pick the team that swept them in the first round.
Perfect.
Columbus Blue Jackets 2018-2019.
Oh man, that team. I don't know anyone on that team.
Oh, perfect.
You definitely do.
I never know Columbus teams.
All
I
right,
don't
we're gonna
follow
start
them.
with Wilmer.
All right,
Imagine a strike on the first round.
Johnny Gaudreau.
Strike.
Sergei Bobrovsky.
Oh wait, no, Johnny Gaudreau was in Calgary at this time. What am I saying?
Bobrovsky's right.
Bobrovsky. Foligno. Nick Foligno.
Yep. 73 games, 35 points.
Artemi Panarin.
Yep. Leading scorer. 87 points in 79 games. Artemi Panarin,
Let's say
kind of underrated.
Yes.
I think New
I would
York
agree.
gave him more exposure, but I think that, aside from Rangers fans, he doesn't get talked about enough.
yeah.
I'd say so. I mean,
I was actually
superstars. He had
watching a
49 goals.
video about or with him on Chicago, and I was like, wow, that seems so long ago,
Yeah.
but he was still very good there, and then was very good on Columbus.
Yeah, and then now he's insane.
I literally cannot think of one. I can't name players on this team.
You know a lot of players on this team.
I mean, I'm sure I
Don't
do,
help him.
I'm not.
but I don't follow. I never look at Columbus. Like Columbus is the team I never know who's on that team.
You don't even
Even
have to love this team. You just need to like them as a friend.
even if you tell me to name the Columbus team from this season, I can't name you more than a few players. Like literally.
This season would be a lot harder than naming this season. The season that I have. Like
Can I
this
just
is
name like 10
there's more
people?
than enough players.
Can I
for
just
you
name
to-
10 people and win automatically?
No.
Yeah, well, you're gonna win anyway. I'm gonna say
I'm so
Werenski.
excited.
Yeah. 44 points. Played all 82 games.
Ready for this? Matt Duchene.
I never played on Columbus. Okay, Shane's on there. He probably is.
Yep. 28 games. This is trade, obviously. Only 12 points in 23 games. Damn. He fell off a cliff after all of them.
Mm,
2018-19 is not that long ago, bro.
I know, but I can't. I'm trying to remember this team because I did watch a couple of those games too.
This is also
Oh,
like,
she's about to pull
it's also a very
like some
similar team.
Crazy.
It's a very similar team that beat Toronto.
I know that's why I'm also thinking about the Leafs series that they won in
Very
2020.
similar team.
Um, mm,
Their decor wasn't so bad. So actually, a couple new team.
this could be a cup winning team.
I mean, they got to the third round.
I'm taking my strike.
Oh no, they got second round. You got 10 seconds.
Kyle Clifford.
What the fuck?
No.
Watch this. You ready? Ready? Ryan DeZingle.
That looks like he's a former. Who's a former Leaf? Is there a former Leaf on that team?
Yeah. But you already said him. Foligno.
Technically prior Leaf at this point.
Yeah. Former Hab. Or no, there's current Hab. There's two current Habs.
Whoa.
Recent former Sen.
Tatar?
Oh god, no.
Alright, let's see how many I can name. Anthony Duclair.
Duclair.
Yep.
Dubinsky.
Yep. There's there's a lot of obvious ones left. Like more than
Cam
those
Atkinson.
guys. Yeah. 41 goals, 69 points.
No. This guy might have been, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'd say there's
Should I shoot a more difficult one? A like rogue one?
3 strikes left, so
Was Scott Hartnell on this team?
no.
Okay. I remember him going to Columbus for like
Yeah.
a second.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 obvious ones.
Yorkstrand.
Yeah.
Savard.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All these players are coming back to me now.
So I think there's 10, yeah, even more. There's like a really obvious one.
A really obvious one? What do you mean by really obvious?
Rick Nash.
Like, he probably played the most minutes on his team.
To the defenseman.
One can deduce.
The deuce. Oh. I figured it out. It's Seth Jones!
Alright. I'm going to say the rest now. Panarin, Atkinson, Dubois, Josh Anderson.
Dubois was on there?
Yes!
At this time he was on Columbus? I forgot about
and he had
that.
27 goals and 61 points. Throwback. Please come back to me. Werenski, Boone Jenner.
Oh, yeah.
Captain. Yersham, Foligno.
For some reason, I thought Dubinsky, me saying Dubinsky, was Boone Jenner. Thought I was right.
I guess he's Jenner adjacent. Ryan Murray, Alex Wenberg, David Savard, Marcus Nudibara, Duclair, Harrington, Dubinsky, Duchesne, Dzingel, and Riley Nash. Adam McQuaid, Sonny Milano, Alex Texier. And backup goalie.
Corpusella.
Yep.
Thought about shooting Corpusella.
That was definitely could have went much better for you.
That was, I know, like 90% of those players.
I know.
Hey,
It's okay. It's not for everyone.
can't get them all. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the podcast. We really appreciate it. We are improving our mics very shortly once IT gets back to us. Yes, we know we don't have a lot to talk about, and if no one's listening, then that's okay. But if you are, we appreciate it.
Catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, SiriusXM. Watch us on YouTube, Stitcher. Watch
Evan,
us on
shut up.
YouTube. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at The Unfortunate Diehards. And we'll see you next week.